Hey, you all. I know it's been a while. I think it's been, 1, 2 weeks, maybe even close to a month. I don't know, since I uploaded my first video. Today is Turkey Day, November 2024. What's today's date? I don't know. So I am on my way to my mom's. I am on my way to my mother's. I cooked a meal for me at home. It's a really small meal, but oh my gosh, it is absolutely divine. I may take pictures and post them after the end of this. But let me introduce myself. I am Vanessa. This is all about my journey of reinventing myself. But let me tell you some of the challenges that I've been presented with when it comes to creating content for you all. Like, actually taking content. I have some content from, like, when I try to go out in stores and like Target, grocery shopping, but it makes me feel a bit awkward to pull out my camera. And I did take a few. I do have a few, so maybe eventually I'll put them out. I'm looking for face wash called Nature and create a video for it. But having people stare at you, I am the type that I like to be behind the scenes and play in the background. I don't really like being all out in the forefront, which is why me creating a YouTube channel is something that I feel like I have to do in order to get out of my comfort zone, right? So here it is. But okay, so I'm on my way to my mom's. I made me a dinner. It was really small. It consisted of 2 tiny, when I say tiny, like maybe this big, Cornish hens. I made macaroni and cheese. I made green beans and 2 sweet potato pies. I'm taking one of the pies to my mother's. And I also, for the mac and cheese, instead of using the pan that I normally use, I'm at a stop sign, so let me show you. I divided the macaroni and cheese into 3 of these because I'm watching what I eat, so I can't eat a lot of them. So I'm taking 1 to my mom, 1 is for me, and then 1 is for my daughter. So that way I'm only limited to that 1 little pan, this 1 pan for myself. My daughter isn't here. My daughter is with her father and his family, and they traveled several states away to visit family members in another state. So I'm here by myself, and I don't mind. I like it. My daughter, she's so, bless her heart, she's so concerned for me. But let me tell you all what happened. 3 days ago, my cat went missing. So I have a cat, her name is Keisha. She went missing, and to this day, I still do not know how she could have gone missing, because I'm thinking it's when the UPS guy came to deliver my new phone. I'm thinking that's when she may have ran out without me noticing it, but I was totally, I was like, oh my God. And another thing about this, I need to figure out a way to get my good angle, because I already know this is not my good angle. I need to, maybe I can move it over. I just need to, or maybe I put it over there. I need to figure out a way so that, it's at a better angle. So that's basically it. I'm going to surprise my mom. She knows I'm bringing the sweet potato pie. She doesn't know about the macaroni and cheese. And I plan to, oh my gosh, this car is really speeding up behind me. So I plan to, and guess what? I'm not going any faster. So I plan to spend some time over here with her. We'll probably look at a few movies and go from there. But yeah, you should have seen this guy. Like, look from my rear view mirror, he was, going very fast. It felt as if he was going to hit me. And of course, he's getting off at the same exit as I am. But anyway, so I went on an interview last Thursday to be exact, they said I should hear something back. I am not the best interviewer at all. Like, every job I get, I am always surprised I get those jobs because of my interviewing skills. And it's just that I think it has a lot to do with the way my brain works, because I get so anxious, and then I'm trying to answer the questions, and I literally have like 3 answers for the one question that was asked of me. And it just comes out incoherent, and it makes it seem as if, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I've been able to land some amazing jobs. So I'm hoping I can still get this job. But in the meantime, if I'm going to start substituting. So what I've got to do, I guess I've got to give you all a brief overview of like why I'm unemployed. I did have a position. I had a job that I loved, but it was a contract position, and due to, what do they call it? It's not the money. The company was making money. Well, no, they said it was because of, financial obligations, and they were doing a bunch of reorgs. But I soon found out after I left that like all of the contractors were let go. So it's been like a year and a half for me. I've been living life on my terms, which is great. I haven't had to be concerned with anything financially. I did set myself up for that. But it is time for me to get back into the workforce. I do want to, I do have a couple of entrepreneurial ideas that I've got to move forward with. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll keep you all updated as to whether or not I get that job. But I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm sort of looking forward to substituting. I'm looking forward to substituting the younger children, because prior to becoming a chemist, that's my full-time profession, when I was in college, I initially started off my the degree as, I think it was sociology, because I wanted to be a teacher. But the short story behind that is I had a work-study job working with children who lived in like the housing projects, and I became so attached to them, and it just wasn't a good fit for me emotionally. Emotionally, it wasn't a good fit, and I just went to biology. I switched to biology, and I've been working in some capacity. I've been, titles change: chemist, scientist. I've worked on government projects. I've worked in pharmaceuticals, consumer health. I've done quite a bit. I have quite an extensive resume, and I am quite sure when folks interview me and I begin to ramble, they're like, how is this even possible? However, once I get my foot in the door, they're like, oh, okay, because they see how, like, I am a hard worker, and I don't think that's nothing necessarily. I'm pulling up into my mom's yard. That's not anything I think is necessarily a great thing, because we tend to overwork ourselves, especially when we give ourselves the title of hard workers, especially us Black women, right? But it applies to everyone. But I know, those people who look like me, who consider ourselves hard worker, and we go over and beyond, Anyway, so, but not only am I a hard worker, I produce great results. I'm efficient, effective, and I get my work done. So, once they can get past the interviewing process, everything works good. So I'm going to upload this. I'm definitely going to upload this, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. So this will be my second upload. I do hope I get another more followers. I did get 1 follower from the last video. So thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay. So I am leaving my mother's. I did not stay over there as long as I anticipated because I want to work out. And I was sitting in that chair watching television and playing on my phone. And then I realized, you know what? I want to work out. So I'm going home to work out. I'm currently doing a modified version of 75 hard. And it's 75 medium. It's not the medium and it's not the soft. It definitely ain't the hard, okay? So what I do is I have to work out every day. I started maybe 2 weeks ago, and I did take maybe 2 days off, but I had to because there was absolutely no way I could do anything, and I should have went walking. But a part of my 75 medium is to make sure that I am going outside and doing some sort of walking exercise at least 3 times a week, right? So, and also some days I work out twice a day. Oops, I didn't know. And some days I work out twice a day. There is no hard rule to me having to work out, except I have to do something every day. So when I get home, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do one of my workout videos. Y'all, let me tell y'all, do not sleep on those YouTube on these YouTube workout videos. When I say the reason I was sore those 2 days I couldn't work out because I was sore is because of YouTube workout videos, okay? So if you want the name of the YouTube videos, channels for workouts that I do, leave it in the comments. But I tell you, you better be prepared. Let me see about this. You better be prepared because they are